Hello, everyone. Welcome back to St. Louis Teens. We are here today with Brian Lee, who is the CEO of the International Youth Neuroscience Association, a global youth-led organization dedicated to inspiring the next generation of neuroscientists and a mission to introduce students to the excitement of scientific inquiry and enable them to explore the wonders of the brain. Brian, thank you for your phenomenal work with our young neuroscientists.
Thank you, Sri.
Brian, thank you so much for being here with us today. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself and what inspired you to work with the International Youth Neuroscience Association?
Sure. My name is Brian Lee. I'm the CEO of IYNA for short. And I really got started, I guess, with IYNA as being a content creator for one of our initiatives, which is the Myelin Initiative. And they're currently working on creating a high school curriculum for youth in neuroscience for high schoolers because there is no really ubiquitous curriculum for introductory neuroscience at the high school level. And this is what initially got me super excited about the IYNA, that someone out there was working to, give high schoolers like myself an opportunity that I was missing from my high school education. Um, so that's where I got started in IYNA. And I guess a little bit more about me. I'm currently a first year undergraduate at Claremont McKenna College. I'm studying biology and literature, and I'm excited to be here and talk with you today.
And with the Neuroscience Association, you conduct workshops globally, connect students to mentors, and give opportunities for research and publications. So there are a multitude of wonderful things that the association is able to do. So I know it can be difficult, but if you were to pick one of the most impactful activities, what would it be? And what would your favorite part of your work with the association be as well?
Yeah, definitely. So there's a lot of events that I really and initiatives I really enjoy about the IYNA. I would have to say one of the most impactful ones have been this past summer. Actually, we ran a free introductory neuroscience summer course, and we were able to have professors from the United States, from China, from Europe, um, all come together, create a curriculum for one topic that they're interested in, and present it to our audience of 300 students who were able to sign up and attend this summer course through Zoom. And during the pandemic, it was a lot of summer kind of courses or summer programs got shut down due to COVID, and even now, that is probably most likely going to be the case. So we thought by offering this summer course online, we would be able to reach that audience and give them the opportunity to learn more about neuroscience during the summer. And it wasn't just a summer course. We also had an end project at the very end where students were able to kind of synthesize current research in the field using the knowledge they gained through the summer course and really apply what they've learned. So that's one of the most impactful events. And the second part of your question, what I most enjoy about the organization, I think definitely the people, the staff in the organization, and really working together to further the IYNA's mission. I think there's the IYNA is a very unique opportunity, I would say, not just for youth interested in neuroscience, but more specifically for people to kind of gain their leadership skills and kind of hone them in a very, I think, in as professional of an environment as we try to strive to be. Um, so being able to start out as like my own content creator and then work as the COO and then eventually become the CEO. I think those experiences have been really eye-opening um and one other thing, actually, there's a lot to talk about, I think.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Being able to work with people from around the world. IYNA is a very international organization. We have members in over 100 countries currently, and our staff come from so many different countries as well. Being able to have a board with people from like 5 different countries, not just the United States, is just amazing to see all the different perspectives. So those are the things I really enjoy about IYNA.
And you talked about it a little with all the different countries. You have over 105 representing countries, 330 chapters, and 4,750 plus members. The IYNA is one of the fastest and furthest reaching neuroscience organizations in the world. Can you share with us what are your keys to such an amazing success in involving youth across the globe?
I would have to start off by saying my predecessor, the CEO that came before me, Kayla, did a really fantastic job at just leading and guiding the organization, which left it in quite a growing position. And right now we're going through a lot of expansion as well and kind of stabilizing the foundations to make sure that we're really putting out quality events and quality out there for our audience. Um, which I think is one of the main keys, I guess, to focus on quality and not quantity. Even if quantity might get more notice in the short term, it's really the quality that makes participants want to come to more events. For our IYBS, our Ideathon event, where kind of groups of students from all around the world came together to propose a solution to a neuroscience problem, um, over 99% of 200 surveyed participants agreed that they would come to another similar event. So that's just like really awesome to see that the amount of effort that we're putting in matters, and it's the quality that is really the driving factor of the decisions that we make.
And Brian, from your experience working with youth, what is one of the biggest strengths of today's youth that one can leverage in order to become leaders and to make a difference in the world?
I think youth are definitely creative and idealistic in a good way, and also just very passionate and motivated. In a way, I think youth, they're not entirely blank slates, but they're not limited by anything that they know, I feel. And they're always willing to kind of break boundaries more so than non youth. Um, and it's really I think it's really a fantastic thing to be able to tap into that creative potential and, present a problem and have it be solved in very creative ways that are just, I think, are unique to an environment filled with youth staff and youth individuals in an organization.
And you talked about the association now adapting to the pandemic a bit before. And with the onset of the pandemic now, how has life changed for the association and your activities? And how are you navigating these difficult times?
To be quite honest, I think the pandemic hasn't actually changed Central IYNA's, I guess, main plans, because we have always operated virtually, which it is really great for this time because we didn't really have to make a transition. And I think what's interesting, and a lot of other people probably agree, like even schools like higher education or high schools, they're probably going to keep some of their events that they had in person online. I was talking to a teacher about this, and they were saying that staff meetings will probably be kept online forever now, just because it's more convenient, it makes more sense, more efficient. So the things that we have been doing in response to the pandemic has been more so doing more, trying to put more events out there so people can take advantage of the opportunities they want to. And we have events planned and lined up. We have a workshop coming out for people who are interested in getting involved in neuroscience internships on December 5th. So that's quite soon, but we have a lot more events planned in store. And I guess the that's one of the silver linings of the pandemic, though it is like a very, very horrible kind of time right now for many people. um, More people are on Zoom, are online and looking for opportunities online, and we're here to provide support and help and give those opportunities, make those opportunities for our audience.
And Brian, what would your message and advice be for teens who are aspiring to become future neuroscientists and future leaders as well?
Yeah, definitely. I would say planning is very important. A very kind of boring answer, but I think planning is really important, and getting involved, taking the steps necessary to put yourself out there and make sure that this is what you want to do. Like going to maybe your local brain bee, talking with, some professors or postdocs, and inquiring about what they research, seeing how their day to day is. just meeting new people and talking to people generally, as well as in the career that you're interested in. Um, but I think my take home would be to get involved, to just take action and really take charge of your experience and of your life.
Brian, thank you so much for investing your time and resources in our youth and the value they bring to our future. And thank you so much for your time today and answering all of our questions.
Thank you, Sri. It was great to be here.